Hey, this is Nico from BMT. Right now I'm here at CE Week down in New York City. We're looking to tap into some big name industries such as Intel and MSI so that we can get the latest scoop on the new technology. I hope you enjoy the show. Hey, this is Nico from BMT. Right now I'm here at the Intel booth with Barry. Barry, what could you tell us about the Intel Optain memory that's showcased on the screen?
Sure, thanks Nico. Hey, so Intel Optain memory is a brand new technology based on 3D crosspoint media, which Intel co-developed with Micron. We announced it last year. We just launched our first products based on that new media. Those products are called Optain. It's a whole family of products, but the very first ones are Optain memory modules used in desktop platforms to accelerate your hard drive. It's essentially like a hard drive cache. But the Optain media is so much faster than anything else out there today that it can make a spinning drive perform at a level of an SSD.
My God.
And it can actually make your SSD perform even at higher levels of performance.
That sounds
it's very compelling.
Wow. And how much is this selling for?
$40. Well, maybe 45 depending where you buy it, but a 16 gig module is about 40 to 45 bucks.
So what you're saying is for 40 to 45 bucks, I can get my normal HDD to perform at levels of an SSD.
That is correct. I can show you if you like.
Yes, please.
So here we have two systems, okay? They're identical. They both have the same amount of memory. They're both a Core i5. They both have the same hard drive in it. The only difference is that one system is just a hard drive. The other system is the hard drive with the $40 Intel Optain memory module. So we have a number of benchmarks on here. I'm sorry, not benchmarks, but we put together some demos to show you. So we have a clock. We have a clock running and a demo loaded. I'll start them both at the same time. This is very simple. I'm loading iTunes and the music library. That's it.
Okay.
Optain system is done at under 2 seconds.
This is insane.
This is the system with just the hard drive. It'll take about 24 to 25 seconds.
This is... Wow.
And they're the same systems. That's the difference. Optain's going to change the world. It's amazing stuff.
I am completely blown away. That is insane. There's literally... That will change the world. This will definitely change the world.
It's over 10 times the performance difference.
$40 to $45. I wouldn't need to buy an SSD. I was actually, in fact, looking into SSDs to get an upgrade. That is fascinating.
The beauty with an SSD is it'll make your SSD even higher performance.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, to touch on another new product that's coming out for Intel, the Intel Core i9. What can you tell us about that?
Core i9 is an exciting product. It will be the highest performing desktop processor ever created. At a high end, it's going to have 18 cores, 36 threads can be processed at the same time. For extreme gamers, extreme megatasking, there's just going to be nothing that comes close to it. It's exciting. And we'll have in that series of processor, just Core i9, I think it starts at 10 cores, but there'll be a 12-core version, 14-core, 16-core, and 18-core version.
That is mind-boggling. That is awesome.
Yeah.
To have that in a computer would be insane.
I don't think I do enough on a computer to take advantage of it, but I know that people today, especially content creators, people in the movie industry, doing a lot of heavy-duty processing.
Right.
Folks that are doing gaming, but they're not just gaming anymore. They're live streaming. They're compiling and processing their video for upload. In fact, sometimes they're uploading at the same time. Those are the guys that'll really be able to take advantage of it.
They can take advantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So,
And they will all accept Optain.
that is awesome.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Intel is coming out big and very strong mid 2017 as of right now. As of what we see now, oh my God, that is fascinating. Thank you very much for the
you're
interview,
welcome.
sir.
You're welcome,
Thank you.
Nico. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. This is Nico signing out. Hey, this is Nico from BMT. Right now I'm here at the MSI booth at the CE week with Ginny. Ginny, what could you tell me about the computer that's right next to me?
Okay, so this one is our newest Aegis with Intel Optain technology. So it's got an i7 7700 CPU. I think 512 gigs of RAM, and then not RAM, storage, and then also and then also the Intel Optain SSD. And then it's got a 1060 3 gigs graphics. So you can use it to run VR and pretty much all the games you play. Yeah.
How much is this going to be sold for at retail?
I think it's around 1,500 US.
And do these keyboard and mouse come together?
So the keyboard and mouse, they come with the desktop. So
That's awesome.
It's really nice, right?
All right, thank you.
Not the monitor though.
Oh yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Hey, so I'm here right now with Andrew from Merge Virtual Reality, and he's here to show us off the Merge Cube. And basically, it's an augmented reality cube,
That's
right?
right. You can think of it as an augmented reality target, and it works as a fiduciary what we call a fiduciary marker for augmented reality. So basically, what happens, we use the phone's front-facing camera, and when the phone's camera picks up the cube, you see that we serve up rotational information, distance information, and I can also interact with it. So it's the first time that you've ever held it. There we go. And so you can see here, I have a very unique mechanism. Oops. Because it's a really fun game where I'm kind of really interacting with the phone. We're interacting with the cube, I should say, and it's the first time that the digital and the physical worlds have actually been merged. So it's kind of like I took a pixel out of the computer and put it in my own hand, and we let the user kind of interact with it, which is a ton of fun.
And on the games, you said that a good amount of the games are designed by you guys.
Yeah, quite a few are. Matter of fact, all the ones that we're demonstrating here, but we've had over 500 development studios already sign up for the developer kit. It is an open platform.
What games are we gonna be seeing there?
There's going to be a lot. There's one that's a lot like a Minecraft builder type of game. There's another one that's going to be an art creation game. There's a body parts viewer, a solar system viewer. A real remarkable one that's coming out is a psychotherapy application that someone else is developing. That isn't us, but they're actually using it as something that school counselors can interact with kids that are having behavioral issues.
Right. And this is all just one big part of the whole VR set. And you said there are also 2 modes to the app?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, so this is one mode where I'm kind of looking at it and holding it in my hand. So now what you're seeing is that you've got an image for each eye. So if I put it in something like the Merge VR goggles, you have a 3-dimensional image because we're using the classic stereoscopic effect to fool the brain into seeing a single 3-dimensional image. So for instance, here you kind of see that there's an image happening. Oops. See, there's an image, one image for the left eye, one image for the right eye.
And so basically there's 2 eyes between there. Oh, what are these up here for?
These are inputs. So these are the Merge VR goggles. And what we have here is that the lenses are adjustable. So you can move them in and out in order to match your interpupillary distance. And then we have inputs, because what's going on, you can get that, is we're letting you, it kind of serves it like a finger poking the screen. So you can actually interact with the applications, with the headset. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and they're a very unique headset made out of high-end foam material, so it flexes out. You can wear glasses with them, fit a lot of different faces. They're very durable. They're very hygienic, which is something that's very unique in the industry. So we've got a lot of different hardware and software products.
And how much will these be priced at when it is
These the headsets are priced at $59 in the U.S. The Cube, we haven't yet set the price, but it's going to be under $20.
It's very interesting. All right. And is there a website where people could check it out?
Absolutely. You can check out mergevr.com. That's mergevr.com.
All right, you heard it here, folks. Thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you.
For
It's a
the
lot of
time.
fun.
All right, so I'm here with Terry Spencer from Drone Volt Incorporated. Terry, would you like to talk to us about this drone over here? I see it's 360 degrees.
This particular drone has been engineered to capture 360-degree video. It uses 12 GoPro cameras, which are all synchronized together so that you get a seamless image when you've got your content. It also is able to create a very steady image because the gimbal assembly that you see here stays steady throughout all of the motion of the drone, whether it's high wind, whether it's buffeting or anything like that. The camera array stays steady, so you get a good clean image.
So the 360 view, it's both top and bottom.
Yes.
Where is this legal to fly in New York City by chance?
Yes, it is. This is under the FAA limits, and it is legal to fly. We recommend that the pilots are professional and have instruction. It's not so much a consumer drone as it is a professional drone, but yeah, it's a legal fly. Mostly you'll see these used on professional shoots, whether it be a film or video or gaming, something like that.
What does the future look like for Drone Volt Incorporated?
Well, our whole idea and our whole mission is really to create commercial drones that have a specific function in industrial applications. So we have not only this for the cinema industry, but we have drones that can spray liquid, for instance, cleaning a solar panel or painting a building. Many applications just such as agricultural. They can put pesticide down or fertilizer or even just water. So we have a lot of flexibility. We even are working with the Department of Agriculture for sampling water and things like that.
So on the pesticide thing, that could, for instance, replace the planes that go by, the crop dusters, for example. Like that could replace those in time, and we could be using those in our agriculture?
Yes, in fact, some of them are in use currently. The only limiting factor is battery life. However, we have ones that carry liquid on board, or they can be tethered to a ground source, so they can fly longer and cover a much greater area of crops.
Have you been thinking about solar panel? Is that like solar powered?
Well, we have talked to some developers who have worked with not only solar, but also hydrogen batteries, hydrogen storage capacity. So that would make your flight time much longer, obviously. So all of that is being looked at. Again, as I said, the only real limiting factor with drones is battery life.
It was very interesting to hear, sir. Thank you for your time. Hey, it's Nico again. I'm back with Terry. I couldn't help but notice the Drone Volt airplane. Do you mind explaining to me how this one works and what it will be doing? Yes,
this particular product is called the DV Wing, Drone Volt Wing, and it is designed to map large pieces of property. It has a built-in camera, and it also uses an infrared camera to measure large parcels of ground, and it has a very long flight time, well over an hour. So it can stay up and map out, for instance, a golf course or a large construction project, something of that nature. It's very light, and it can be programmed. The camera's on the bottom.
Wow.
See that? There's where the camera shoots from there. It's very light, and it can be programmed before you fly it to go in a certain area and just that area. So it's an autonomous flight situation. So it can also be controlled by a remote control and through a laptop as well.
It's very interesting. You said it has a long lifespan and everything. Like particularly how long again is the lifespan?
The flight time is long, yeah. It'll fly about an hour and a half. Yeah.
All right. And where could we find these if we wanted to buy them?
Well, large companies like B&H Camera, who have a large presence not only in the United States but across the world, have our products. And if you want to go to our website, you can see where it's available in many places in the U.S. as well as Europe and Asia.
All right. Thank you again. Thank you very much. This is Nico signing out. Hey, it's Nico again from BMT. I'm here with Nicholas from Focal. So Nico, could you tell me a little bit about the history behind Focal and what you guys have been doing?
Right, so basically we are a speaker manufacturer and loudspeaker since 1979. We are coming from a very high-end background. We do have several product divisions. We do have home audio, hi-fi, with product range from 400 US retail a pair of speakers up to 150,000 US retail for a pair of speakers. We do have headphones as well, from 69 retail up to 120,000 for this limited edition of Utopia by Turner. We have also car audio, where we do have two different things. Car aftermarket, so car audio kits you can buy in stores, and we also do OEM for some car manufacturers as well. And to finish with Pro Audio, we do manufacture studio monitors for the most demanding studios and sound engineers.
So from the looks of the booth, do you guys mainly focus now on headphones after the year?
Yes, we started the headphones journey 6 years ago. 6 years ago, yes, with our first line called Spirit, and now we are launching several new products like Spark Wireless, Sphere, Listen Wireless. These are our mobile headphones. Price points start at 69 up to 299 retail for the Listen Wireless. And then after we have more, let's say, at-home environment product like Elir and Utopia at 1,000 and 4,000 retail. These are very high-end headphones launched last year. Very good reviews worldwide. We have more than 1.6 billion impressions in the US. So
wow.
Quite very well received, let's say. Yeah.
And I'm sure nobody could help but notice these diamond encrusted, just straight up gold headphones. How many are there in stock?
Basically it's a limited editions.
Right.
We have 8, but we already sold 2, so 6 remains available.
And you said these were upwards of 100 grand?
Yeah, these are 120 grand. These are made based on our Utopia headphones with our best drivers, along with diamond and gold. This is a partnership between two French manufacturers, Focal, where we do manufacture loudspeakers, drivers in-house in France, and Turner, very high-end jewelry in France as well.
I heard you can also purchase the stand too.
Yes.
How much is the stand?
The stand is about 30 grand.
Also, sorry to cut you off. I'm curious. There are 2 wire ports on each side. Are they? If you were to say, like, take one off, would it just not work on the one side of the ear?
Basically you need the wires on these ones. These are all wired headphones. The wireless solutions for us are based on the mobile headphones category.
Are you guys ever thinking about making a wireless Golden Limited Edition?
Not yet, but why not? Let's see.
That's good, have an open mind. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I appreciate the interview.
Thank you.
This is Nico signing out. This is Nico from BMT again. So today was a very eventful day, and we got to learn about many new inventions such as the Intel Core i9 and MSI's new gaming computers that are also sponsored by Intel. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll see you guys next year.